everybody, I have a nice little package that I got in the mail. I was waiting all morning for it, and they finally fucking delivered it, so let's open this shit up. Got a nice little red knife here. Got myself a KooWheel because it's a very good budget board. So let's open this motherfucker up and see just how much of a budget it really is. Alright, so within the first box, we have, it looks like, a second box. See that? It's perfect. Alright, so we have second box here. Looks like it just has one of these guys. We have a nice protective piece of cardboard. It looks like an extra grip tape. It was fulfilled by Amazon. The title of it said it came with an extra remote and a carrying case. I was not aware that they were going to ship me this, so I'm actually kind of happy about that, especially since one of my buddies has another KooWheel, so we'll have another grip tape to put on there to make it look a little bit different. So we have this foam piece. Says no riding on the wet floor or always wear a helmet and pads, so we're just gonna file that away real nicely over here. And in here we have the battery pack. And here seems to be, in the small white box, we get the charging cable, and you can see how the KooWheel charges with this little 3-pin connector with one notch on it so you plug it in the right way. And then the flip side, how you plug it into the wall, is just like that. Manufacture these in 2 parts so they can manufacture these for everybody and these for just the United States people, because I promise you different. So, go on to our next piece. I have one remote here. I'll do a little more of a review later on this. Of it actually functioning, but there, hey, we got one, and yep, there's a second one in these boxes. So these boxes just hold the remote. It's good that they came with a second remote because it's really small, and not only can it break easy, if you dropped it or something, you can lose it and stuff. And I'm a forgetful person, so that'll be perfect. Also came with this really weird, like, ribbon charging cable. It's just micro USB, and that's going to be for the controller because the controllers do charge via micro USB on the KooWheel remote. So it is 7.3 kilograms, 920 millimeters by 240 by 130. Battery range says it's going to be 20 to 25 kilometers. With a 25% hill grade ability to climb. With a max load of 130 kilograms, and it's powered by two 250 watt motors. 7 ply of Canadian maple wood on the deck, 36 volt, 5500 milliamp hour battery. And it's powered by 15 series 18650s. So, let's get on to the important piece. Get this box out of the way. So I did get the carrying case as well. It seems like it already comes inside of it. So once we find this zipper, by the way, while it's still in here, carrying case handles are kind of positioned weird, but it's got a strap. I don't know. Carrying case came with it. It was cheap, so why not? If it's raining or something, you don't want to ride your board, and you just stick it in here. Alright, so out the box, it looks like I got this piece. Oh, that's gonna fit right on there for me. Got it. Alright, and here we got the underside of the KooWheel. The deck side Looks real clean. I got the blue wheels. This is the cheapest. As you can see, we got the hub motors here. Again, two 250 watt hub motors. Alright, so after rummaging around in the box a little bit, I was able to find this pin and this rubber cover that goes over screws for the battery. So as you can see here, yeah, these two little screws, each one of them has a hole in it. That's so later when you have it in, pin can go through. But right now I'm going to slide this guy in. Alright. Once you have slid the battery in, you can then screw in these guys here. You can just get them finger tight, you don't need any tools or anything to switch out the battery. You can actually use this little spring guy here to tighten them up a bit. And then stick this pin through, and you are ready to ride from there. And then we also have this rubber cover that I will slide on there real nice. And that'll make sure that the pins don't get scruffed up or anything, but probably not too important. So let's charge this baby up and take her outside, see how she performs. Lap.
First impressions.
You know, stock, it comes very, very tight. I think I'm going to be loosening up these trucks because, let me get on it and show you. Woo. It does not turn much at all. If I, here, I'll go in a circle. So obviously with these trucks we're not doing, or as they come, factory, we're not doing 90-degree angle turns on sidewalks because that's just not feasible with how stiff it is. So once I loosen those up, I think there'll be no problems. The only problem is that the kingpins are very short, so I'm gonna have to be careful. I'm going to have to be careful. As you see, there's not much thread on there, so I won't be able to loosen up too much because the ones that they come with are just very small. But other than that, the construction looks very good. The wheels really surprised me with how high quality they feel. It feels like they have a really good, they're gonna last a while because, as you know, you can't buy replacements for these. If you do want to get replacement for these hub motors, you do have to go to their website and tell them, hey, I'm sending in the board, you gotta ship the board to them and replace it for you. But I did buy an extra battery for long journeys, although this does go through battery too much. So all in all, I'd say that this is a pretty good board. I'm very happy with what I got. And one thing that I really just noticed is in the manual it says they're 250 watt motors, but on there it says 350 watt, and I just noticed that. So I don't know what that's all about, but happy with the board. We're gonna do a hill climb test because we're at a parking ramp right now, so we got nice incline, so you can see how fast we can actually take this board up hills. And then we'll do the same thing with the turbo mode enabled, which is 7 clicks on this power button here.
Alright, so according to this phone app, this incline is about 10 degrees. It says it's 9.9. You can barely see that. But yeah.
let's do this hill climb test.
But what about braking?
Can't come to a complete stop.
You will roll a little bit, but it does bring you down to considerable speed where you can just hop off.
Should we compare it against a boosted?
Yeah, we should.
Alright, let's do a climb from stop. Just to prove that this is a boosted, it's a Wolf Shark deck, but it's all the boosted components from a Dual Plus, 99 watt hour battery, 2000 watts at the rear. We're not getting in trouble.
What's that?
So we're not getting in trouble.